public speech. Okay. So, when we were all young, we all did things that we didn't realize how big it was until we grew up and we looked back at it. I have had many memorable moments in my life, and some I still forget, and some till this day I remember. Today I'll be talking to you guys about a special moment in my life and a memorable childhood memory about my first public speech and a lesson that I learned from it. It was early June 2008. I was 9 years old, and I was waiting for my uncle's wedding in Egypt, and it was in 2 weeks. I had woken up to the sound of my mother telling my sister that we had to write a speech and present it in front of 350 people for the groom and the bride. I then took on the challenge, but the idea was scary because I didn't know, I haven't presented the speech before in front of anyone, and I also haven't written a speech before. I took on the challenge and I took my notebook out and I started writing the speech, and in the beginning I didn't know whether to write in Arabic or in English. I then asked my mom, and she told me that I should write it in English because it's my first language and because I know how to write more about it. After that, I obviously didn't listen to my mom and I started writing it in Arabic, and I didn't know, I wrote in Arabic with as many words as I can. The day finally came, the day that I would remember forever, and so after the wedding ceremony, it was time for people to give their speeches, and the bride's family, and then the groom's friends, and then my sister, and then me. I went up, and the feeling I felt up on the stage was indescribable. I felt nervous, but at the same time excited for giving a speech that I planned for 2 weeks. I went up and I started talking, and a lot of people started laughing after I spoke. After every sentence, they started laughing. How can they start laughing after every single sentence? My first speech and people started laughing, I felt humiliated. After the night was over, then I went and I asked my mom why people were laughing. She then told me that I messed up and not a lot of people understood me, and that it was very confusing speech. Lesson was to always listen to your mother no matter what. I also learned a few pointers about public speaking, and which was to be comfortable. As a speaker, you're supposed to be comfortable with what you're presenting, and also you're supposed to accommodate to your audience and know what